Here's a good description of Warped Tour, at least back in the early 2000s when we were doing it. There was one night where me and my drummer stayed up partying all night and got to the venue. We're still awake and we're like, oh, like there's already a shit ton of RVs and shit pulled up and parked. So we're still drinking from the night before. We thought it'd be fun just to go into people's RVs and buses and rip open their curtains and wake them up and be like, hey, you guys are on. What the fuck? Get out of bed. Come on, you're on. And people would freak out because that would happen to bands a lot where they would like sleep in or whatever. And we'd get some people out to like the front lounge and then we'd just be sitting there and they would be like, what the fuck? They'd be like, a lot of times they'd be like, you guys are the guys from MEST. And we're like, yeah, what's up? And they're like, we're on. We're like, no. And it was just like, you could never do that in any other situation. You know what I mean? Like, thankfully we didn't run into the wrong band doing that too. Like most people had a good time with it. But that was
son of a bitch, we'll get you tomorrow.
Right. Like that was the vibe of the tour, was just like fucking with each other. Like even if you didn't know people, but that was your introduction to them. And then you had that bond for the rest of the fucking tour, you know?